So today we're going to continue with our format 1 and format 2, and you will be now getting into the verbs. Okay, so let's see. Uh, but again, just to make sure, because all these verbs and pronouns, the basic format is the combination of the pronouns before we actually go into the actual subject, which is person or objects or place or thing. We're going to start with pronouns and then with combining it with the action words, the verbs, okay? So just make sure you have that. And again, to that whole thing about the kami and tayo, all right? There's two of them. And then, of course, the two formats, the format 1 and the format 2, where we ended up last session with giving you examples of action words and then combining it with the pronoun. Format 1 starts with the action verb and then the pronoun follows it. In format 2, you have the pronoun starting the sentence and linked with this linking verb I and the action word. We also said that format 2 is more formal than format 1. It's more in the written form. Format 2 is usually used in the written form, and format 1 is what is usually used in conversational Tagalog. So let me go to that part where we have the, let's see, this is what we had last time, just to show you if you have it. Yeah, this is what we had. Do folks have this? Yeah, okay, all right. And that's the I just want to, okay, that's the pronouns, and then the format 1, format 2, and then you have a list there of the action words, right? Eat, which is the favorite action word of Filipinos, and sleep, the following. And then there is the trabajo, to rest. And again, we actually talked about how foreign words that's not Tagalog, English, or even Japanese, or any word that is not Tagalog can be expressed as an action word, right? But it's in the nag format. If you look at this, nag text is the past tense, the present tense, and the future tense. You can see that's in the nag, and then you repeat the first syllable, and then the mag, repeat the first syllable of the word. So if it's karaoke, how is it going to be in action if I say karaoke? Can you try? What would be the past tense if I would say went for a karaoke? And you want to try?
Sure. Nag-karaoke?
Yes, yes, good. And then and if you're doing the karaoke,
Uh, is it nagka-karaoke?
yes, yes, yes. That's doing it. Nagkakaraoke ako. I'm doing karaoke. And then if you want to have teriyaki, so how do you say it? You're just about to go and have teriyaki. How would you say it, Katie? Want to try?
Yes. Would it be mag teriyaki?
Mag te
Mag
teriyaki. Yeah.
teriyaki.
Yes. And the repetition of the first syllable is just the first consonant and the first vowel. Even if, like, for example, look at this one of grocery, right? Na grocery, and a grocery is GR. But if you express it in the present, in the future, you just go with the first consonant and the first vowel. So naggo grocery, maggo grocery. So travel, magta travel. Okay, is that okay? We got that? Okay, welcome, Ron.
Thank you, Roger.
Okay, so here we go. So those are the, and then we went to the exercise of actually doing it into a sentence, right? So let me do the one with the homework. Let me go back and get the one with the homework. Here we go. So I think this is where I would like us to spend some time today before we go into verb formats. So I'm giving here the verb, right? Natulog, kumain, and this is in their past tense. So how would I say in format 1? He slept and ate. So he slept and ate. Who wants to do that? So if you have your sheet there that shows you the pronoun and then the format 1 and format 2. So you want to try it, Ron? Or do you have your pronouns there, or?
I don't have them in front of me, but I'll try.
Sure.
Natulog siya.
Mhm.
Oh man.
So that's good. That's a good start. Natulog siya, right? He slept, right?
Yeah.
But because there are two verbs there, you connect them with the word at. So the first two verbs and the word at. So natulog at, that at is end. So go ahead.
Natulog at is it nakain?
Kumain.
Nakumain siya.
Yes, that's it.
Natulog at nakumain siya.
Yes, that's it. Natulog at kumain siya, right? So that is the at is the end, right? So if you have two verbs, you just say natulog at kumain siya. So
You just need na for one of them.
yes, just one at.
Okay.
Just one at. Natulog at kumain siya. Okay. How about if it's in format 2, Anne? How would you say it if it's in format 2?
Siya ay natulog at kumain.
Excellent. Excellent, you guys. Yes. Okay, good. So let's see. Let's go to the next one. Kumakain. So that's the present tense, right? So how would you say that in format 1? And we without you.
Let me look this up.
Yes, yes.
Kumakain tayo.
Without we without you.
Oh, so is it kumakain kami.
Yes, yes. Kumakain kami. Right? We are eating. How about in format 2? How would you say it in format 2?
Kami ay kumakain.
Yes, very good. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, and so let's see. And then let's see. Katie, your turn. How about magtatrabaho will work? You will work tomorrow. Now, we've talked about you having a specific pronoun for format 1 and a specific pronoun for format 2. You want to try this, Katie?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Magtatrabaho bukas ikaw?
Bukas, yes, this is, I added here a word that I didn't, bukas is tomorrow, yes. So what is the pronoun for you in format 1? Do you remember?
I do not remember.
Okay, all right. Okay, guys, let's see. Here it is. Format 1, the pronoun for you for format 1 is ka, and the pronoun for format 2 is ikaw. And for you. Okay, now go ahead.
Okay. So it'd be magtatrabaho bukas ka.
Magtatrabaho ka.
Okay. Ka.
Yeah, bukas.
Bukas. Okay.
Yes, yes. How about in format 2?
That would be ikaw ay magtrabaho or magtatrabaho bukas.
Yes. Yes, very good. So now you learned a new word here, which I introduced without even putting the translation. Bukas is tomorrow. Bukas. Okay. All right. Now the now is the na. That's where we put the na at the end of the action. Okay. So I am resting now. How would I put that in format 1? You say na after the action. So how would you say this? Want to try it this time, Ram? Again?
And is it nagpapahinga na?
And then, and what is I in?
Ako
Yes. Nagpapahinga.
na ako.
Yes.
Nagpapahinga na ako.
I am resting now. Which you're probably doing now. Nagpapahinga na ako. And how do you say it in format 2?
Ako ay nagpapahinga.
Ako ay nagpapahinga na. Right?
Nagpapahinga na.
Yes. Good. Good. All right. And you want to do the next one?
Sure. Nagbe-break dancing sila.
Yes.
And sila ay nagbe-break dancing.
Yes. Good. Good. Are you getting the feel for this? Let's see. Go for it, Katie. The next one. With you.
Yeah. So tayo. Magme merienda kami or tayo.
Yes. Me merienda tayo. Yes. And in the format 2?
Tayo ay magme-merienda.
Yes. Good. Good. And one last round. One last round. Go ahead, Ron.
Nagpapahinga siya.
Yes.
And then siya ay nagpapahinga.
Yes. Very good. Go for it. And next one.
Nagtrabaho at
Wait.
kumain tayo.
Yes. Yes. Kumain. And because it's already and the word after the, because you have already there, that's where you add the na.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay. So how about in format 2?
Tayo ay nagtrabaho na.
Traba-
Nagtrabaho at kumain na.
Yes. Yes. And finally, last one, Katie.
Nagpasyal siya or sila.
Yes. Napasyal sila. And
Sila ang nagpasyal.
sila ay nagpasyal. Yes. Very good. So the last of this is for you to make one. I want you to make one on your own. And just give me one, and you can choose from any of the verbs, and then give me one that you actually are going to create one for me, for everyone. I'll give you a minute. Okay, who wants to start? You got one, Katie?
Yeah, I can go.
Mhm.
Ako ay mag-grocery at magpahinga bukas.
Ah, very good. What did you just say?
I said I'm going to go grocery shopping and rest tomorrow.
Excellent. Yes. Okay, Anne, what about you? What you got?
Kakain at matutulog ako.
Very good. What did you just say?
I will eat and sleep.
Yes. See, you are already doing it. Okay, Ron, how about you? What you got?
Magtrabaho at magpapahinga bukas.
Who? Magpapahinga who? What is your pronoun?
Uh,
Magpapahinga
ako bukas.
ako bukas. Yes. And what did you just say?
I am going to work and will rest tomorrow.
Excellent. Yes. Yes. So you guys, you got it. I think just a matter of practicing it. And again, this is where we start getting you familiar with the conjugation. So that is the basic, okay? That is the basic. The format one is again, um, let's see, starting off with the action and then the pronoun. And then of course, format two starts with the pronoun, with the linking verb I, and then the action. Any questions at this point? Are there any questions, you guys? We good? We move forward, March?
Yes.
Yes, okay, all right. Let's go move forward. Okay, let me go back to our conjugation. Yes, there we go. So now, just to remember, the na is a word that's added to it. It cannot stand on its own. It has to. It's another word that has to be joined in with another word. And there are some words in Filipino that in Tagalog that cannot stand by itself. And these are words that has to be attached to one word to make it meaningful. So na means now or already in place after the action. Okay, and the ka, when using ka, na comes after it. Maliligo ka na. Just so to, because ka is the pronoun for you, you don't say kumain na ka, right? Even though we say it na follows the action, but it's only when you use the you, the ka, in format one, kumain ka na, right? Kumakain ka na, right? The na follows the ka. So that's a note that you might want to uh, uh, write up. Oh, and one more thing. At means end, while the na is used only once. Yes. So if you have two action words, you don't say siya ay kumain na at natulog na. No, you say siya ay kumain at natulog na. Okay? So at is the word for end. So now we go into the verbs. Tagalog has two sets of action words. And yes, you can see here, they are the Na Nag form or the form. You were able to see the form in kumain, to eat, or in this case, uminom, drank. And then we used it in when natulog, it's sleep, and then the nagsimba, went to church. Okay, naggrocery, okay, nagkaraoke, the nag and the na. They're both in, these are the two forms of action words that we're going to get into today. So I will show you the format of the Na Nag form, and we will begin with the na. And I will want you to see if you can remember and see the pattern, right? So as in this one, tulog, the root word. But let me just say this: there is really no set rules why some words are na nag, some are and still others can be in both forms. Really, I tried to see what makes it a na verb and what makes it an verb. I cannot find a pattern. I think that's pretty much Filipino. Okay, so but just we'll just have to get used to going over the list of words that are in the na and the nag form. So we'll start with the na. So here it is. So let's see. And you want to read the past, present, and future just to practice our accents here. Go ahead.
Okay. Natulog, natutulog, matutulog.
Yes, matutulog. Okay, good, very good. So that's the first one. Another example, and do you notice the pattern? Go ahead, Ron. Go ahead and read it.
Okay. Lungkot, nalungkot, nalulungkot, nalulungkot, and then malulungkot,
Yes, malulungkot.
malulungkot.
Nalulungkot. Okay, the accent, the last syllable, right? Nalulungkot. Nalulungkot. Okay. So far, can you see the pattern? Let's do one more. Go ahead, Katie.
Wala. Nawala. Nawawala. And mawawala.
Yes. So, what do you think is the pattern for the na? How do you use, how do you make the past tense of a na verb? What do you do?
You just put na in front of the verb.
Yes, that's simple. Just put the na in front of the root. Na wala, nalungkot, natulog. Very good. And the present?
It's the na with the first consonant and first vowel.
Yes.
Are the verb?
Yes. So when you say nawala, right? Nawawala, right? And yes, you repeat the first vowel or the first syllable of the root, okay, after the na. And then for the future, how does it go for the future?
You change the na to ma, and
Yes.
then add the first consonant and vowel of the root.
Very good. Very good, you guys. That's it. That's it. We're done. You're done with the na. And let's see. There it goes. The na and the root. The na, the first syllable and the root. And the na becomes the ma for future, first syllable and the root. We're good? So now time to use it and start applying it to take a bath, to see, to be seen, and to get angry. Okay. Go ahead and get your paper and pencil and we'll go over this. I'll give you a couple of minutes. But practice the accents, okay? Notice the accents. Who wants to do the first? You want to do the first, Ron?
Sure. Naligo, naligo, naliligo, and maliligo.
Yes. Ligo. Remember the glottal stop. Emphasize the glottal stop. And naligo.
Go.
Yes. Oh.
Go.
And naliligo.
Naliligo.
Yes. And
Maliligo.
yes, there you go. Exaggerating the accents gets you closer because there's that tendency to sort of hold back. But when you actually exaggerate it, that's when you actually get it to the to the way it's said. So yes, don't hold back. So Katie, go ahead for to be seen.
Okay. So it's kita,
Mhm.
nakita,
Yes.
nagkikita,
Mhm.
and makikita.
Yes, very good. Makikita. Yes. And finally, the last one, Anne.
Okay, so the root is galit.
Mhm.
So it's nagalit, nagagalit, magagalit.
Excellent. You guys, very good. Very good. You guys are doing it. Three more. To get irritated and to get beaten in a game and to get lost finding one's way. Without even writing it, can you go at it and just jump into it? Let's see if you can do that. You want to start this time, Anne?
Okay, inis, na inis, na inis, inis.
Inis. So the syllabification here is inis, okay? And very good. The what you repeat is just the I, right? So na inis.
Okay,
Very good. Yes. How about the next one, Katie?
Talo. So it'd be natalo, natatalo, and matatalo.
Talo. Very good. Yes. Last one, Ron.
Okay. Ligaw. Naligaw. Naliligaw. And maliligaw.
Excellent. Very good, you guys. You guys are now sounding like you're from the Philippines. Now we go back to the pronouns. With some of your knowledge now of conjugating the words, try combining pronouns and play around with the tenses of these words, of these action words that you just learned. Do format 1 or 2, write in English and Tagalog. Go ahead and add na and at 2 if you want. So I'll give you a couple minutes here to go back and try to use these words now into your own construct your own sentences. Go ahead. So you can jump right in if you have one already.
Natalo at nainis ako.
What did you just say, Anne?
I got beaten in a game and got irritated.
Yes, you just said it. You just said it the way it said. Yes. Nainis at natalo ako. Yes, very good. Very good. Katie or Ron, go ahead and jump in if you're ready.
Maliligo ka na?
Naliligo ka na. Yes, very good. What did you just say?
You have to bathe now.
You're taking a bath now,
Yeah.
right? Yes, yes. Rod, you got one?
Yeah, I was gonna say magliligo kami.
Maliligo. Yeah,
Maliligo.
kami.
Maliligo.
Yes.
Maliligo kami.
Yes, maliligo. Yeah. So very good. And what did you just say?
We are about to take a bath.
Yes, yes. Now you know how to say it. Now I really encourage you guys to actually start using these words, because right now these words and these formats and all that are just external. They're just out of you yet. But once you start using them, it's the process of internalizing it and getting used to it. Okay. So so in your lesson guide sheet, let's see. Oh, let me stop here. And this is I'm going to be giving you these list. Okay. Let's see. Oh. Those are the ones that you did today. And then let's see. This is not what I meant to share with you, because that's what we had today. Here it is. Oh, no, that's not it. Oh, I don't have it. I don't have it here, but I will be giving you a list of na verbs, and those verbs you will actually conjugate, that you can start using them in your conjugation. But all right, but what in the little time that we have, I want to shift gears here for a minute. We got a couple minutes left. To actually distinguish some of the accents here. The E as the E as in E. Okay. So E is when you see E, it's expressed as E. When you see I, it's expressed as E. Okay. So you want to try this first one, for example, Katie? The name Eva and when it's different.
Yeah, so it'd be Eba
Mhm.
and Iba.
Excellent. Yes, yes. How about the next one, Ron? Short for Josefa and a native game.
Sepa
Mhm.
versus sipa.
Yes, sipa.
Sipa.
Yes, sipa. Yeah, the accent is in the first syllable there. And a date, as opposed to a chip in gambling.
Pizza and pizza.
Yes. Now here you have to express it as an e. Pezza. Say it.
Pizza.
Yes. And the other one is pizza.
Pizza.
Very good. All right. The again, exaggerate the e as opposed to the I. The other one that, and I leave the rest for you to practice, the other one set is between the O and the U. O as in O, U as in U. So let's see. Again, Katie, polo shirt or islands?
So it'd be polo or pulo.
Excellent. Yes. And you actually exaggerated the glottal stop there. Pulo. Yes. And then the soy sauce as opposed to the dried fish. And
Toyo versus tuyo.
yes, toyo versus tuyo. Tuyo. Have you tried tuyo? Dried fish?
A long time ago.
Did you like it?
Yeah, I did.
Yes, very good when you mix it with tomatoes, okay? And I'm sure Katie and Ron are familiar with it. Okay, Ron, the last one, a ball as opposed to a bubble.
So bola versus bula.
Excellent, yes, bola and bula. And these, again, you can see in Tagalog, there are words that are almost spelled the same, but there is a difference in how they are, how they are expressed and how they are accented. Okay, and these are just some of them. And I leave these to you to practice again, to just keep practicing it, internalize it as much as you can possibly. And so with this and with your accenting or with your conjugating in the na, uh, the homework that I will be giving you will be on more conjugation so that you get to have your vocabulary of na words, and then use it. Use it, okay? Start using it in the pronouns that you have, so that you can now begin to internalize it. So, are there any questions? I want to be very, very respectful of your time. Any questions at this point? Did you guys learn anything today?
Yeah, I learned a lot.
You learned a lot. Very good, and I really hope that you actually get comfortable with this, and at the same time, please do not hesitate to send me an email or ask questions in the email because of with your homework, doing your homework and all. All right. So with that, and I guess it's time for us to call it another day. So next week, we will continue with the other set of verbs. Now that we're done with na, we will go to nag and continue with our journey in the gubat. I hope the rest are able to go over this recording, but definitely they're welcome to ask any questions if they feel like, oh, I'm behind. Okay. All right. Anyone? Everyone? Salamat ulit.
Salamat po.
Oo, salamat. And I will see you. Have a great weekend.
Okay. Salamat, Clear Rudder.
All right. Sige, Ron. Sige, salamat din.